Hey y'all, how y'all doing today? How y'all doing? Left hand Libra, how you doing? Hey Tanya McNeil, girl. Hey Stephanie Horton. Hey girl. Hey. Hey True Black Cheetah. Hey Colette Lucas. How you guys doing this morning? Happy Monday. We know that Monday is always a mess, right? So, honey, I had to come on here and do a recap of a couple of the things that I heard this weekend. They were very interesting. I hope that you guys enjoyed your weekend. I hope that you guys will please hit the like button upon entering the chat if you don't mind. And thank you guys so much for joining me this early Monday morning chat. I had to come on a little bit earlier because y'all know when I get my day started, I be meaning to go live, but yeah, things be happening in the process, right? So while the phone is not ringing, I figure I come on and give you guys a weekend recap, right? Of a couple of the debacles that I saw this weekend, right? Hey, Clorio, how you doing? Y'all please hit the like button, right? So child, y'all know we got to get right into it. But first, before we get into it, I want to talk about something that happened to me this weekend, right? And it's not even on the title of the video. Thank you, Chlorio. If you guys choose to support, it's $ on the Arca Speaks. If you want to give me a tip, because you like my commentary, you know what I mean? But please give me a click and a view. That is also a way of showing support, right? And so that's right. Please thumbs up the live chat. Thank you, Chlorio. Thank you. Right. So let me tell y'all what happened to me. Right. So yesterday I hit Jay Wilson's panel because he was talking about he was trying to talk about what was going on in Lemon's debate, if you can call it that, right? So I hit the link, wanting to give my commentary as it pertains to that. Hey Patricia Moore, but in between that happening, Uppity was up on the link, right? She had hit the link. She had also been to YouTube Camera's link. I mean, she was just chaos demoning all over the place, right? Mental illness was all on display, right? So she was up there and she was telling Jay Wilson that he only supported the gay men in the sector, right? He only wanted to give them a leg up, right? He didn't want to help, he didn't want to support anybody else women in the sector, right? That were content creators or up and coming content creators, right? Hey Linda G, how you doing? So I hit the link to counter that because Uppity clearly now she act like she B sector. Now I don't know how you can just come in here and proclaim yourself beef sector, right? I've been here since the end of 2017, early 2018, and I don't even claim myself as beef sector, right? Everybody know that I am nomad land sector, right? I had to coin my own sector, right? So anyway, I got up there initially wanting to that's right, she's not be sick to Chlorio. Hey Almighty Isis, y'all please hit the like button. So I got up there wanting to give my point of view on the debate debacle, right? Because Jay Wilson, want to know what you thought about it. But in the meantime, as I'm hitting the link, she's up there to sidestep the whole conversation, right? So y'all know that's a pet peeve of mine. I can't stand not only on Jay Wilson's panel, but I can't stand it when you're on anybody's channel trying to get the tea, right? And in the midst of the tea, somebody pops up and sidesteps the whole conversation. Now, Uppity had been, we know she do it all the time, but honey, it was really bad this weekend, right? She did it on YouTube Cameras Live. I think who else? It was somebody else's live. I was trying to red ball Lemon's live when they was talking about Christa. She sidestepped that conversation. So she's over there on Jay Wilson's acting like she know some beef sector history, which she doesn't know, right? And he's trying to tell her that, hey, I not only give, the men, a hand up, but I help the women too. And a prime example was Tracy. We know that he had Tracy in his kitchen, introducing, Tracy had been a troll forever, right? So he brought her out of the troll status, and she came after behind the camera on Jay Wilson's channel when she chose to become a content creator, right? And not only Tracy, it's been anytime you have somebody on your channel, another content creator, in my opinion, that is giving them a leg up, especially if you're a smaller content creator at the time and you get a larger channel. That is your way of showing support because you're getting her face out there, you're getting her channel out there, right? So Uppity clearly didn't know what she was talking about, and that is a pet peeve of mine, right? She's I mean, it's just ridiculous, right? So that was a pet peeve. So I got sidetracked on that, right? And then so I finally circled, and Jay Wilson was clearly irritated with the situation, right? As he should have been, but I would have dropped her. I wouldn't have argued with her that long. You know what I mean? Now I heard him do another video of him saying that him and Uppity gonna have to part ways, for a while. Basically, she can't hit his link no more because she is too much of a disruptor, right? And I would have to agree with that. It is absolutely ridiculous when you come, and she ain't the only one that do it. Don't get me wrong, right? Did he block her? Did he end up blocking her for good? Because I know she was talking down in the chat, even trying to get some stuff started, right? And I'm like, oh my God, girl, if you don't, y'all know that's a pet peeve of mine. I can't stand when nobody come between the tea, right? So anyway, I finally came up there. I said what I had to say about her. I said what I had to say about, Uppity disrupting and pretty much getting beef sector history all wrong, getting what Jay Wilson does on his channel all wrong. Is it when it comes to supporting content creators, men and women, right? But she was wrong for that. She did not know her history, or either she was just lying, child. I don't even know. But anyway, and then another thing, she can't tell you where she came from, right? She swears she came from the old black sector and she knows so much about me. Girl, you don't know nothing about me over there. Only thing you know is what you heard and you come on here. She didn't even lied on me, right? And I'm like, Chad, now y'all know, yeah, please hit the like button, y'all, if y'all don't mind. ATT speaks. And so, Chlorio is my girl this morning because she keeps saying, thank you, Chlorio. Oh my God. You know what I mean? Y'all don't let me forget the title of the video, okay? So anyway, as we're talking about that, I noticed that Edomite Zara, she pissed him off so bad. Yes, he blocked her for good from his good for him, because don't nobody, want to have to deal with that. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, she speaks about modding for Wiley, modding for Riley, modding for Wiley. Child, I'm like, girl, I didn't even really never get into Wiley's channel. The most thing I know about Wiley is, the crazy stuff, and his dealings with the DC gate and all that stuff, right? Oh, thank you so much, Almighty Isis. That's nice of you. I didn't want to ask, but child, because some folks don't want to do that. But Almighty Isis, I know that you don't never mind. Um, you not my girl every day. Chat, what is you talking about, Chlorio? Anyway, y'all, I don't know. Look, Chlorio be trying to chat. So thank you, Almighty Isis. So I know you are one of the ones that don't mind putting the title of my video, because y'all know once I get going, I get going, right? So anyway, as I'm up there on the panel, I noticed that the Edomite, the Anglo, the interloper, Zara is on the panel. Now I understand, from what I gather, she is well loved around this. Thank you, Almighty Isis, around these parts, and that's fine. That don't have nothing to do with me. But I asked her while she was up there, because I had to block her from my chat because I had seen her in another person's chat that has stalked me since I was in the old black sector, what they call the ministry sector, right? So he's over there doing his normal dragging and lying and lie roasting and all of this and all of that and making it seem like he knows so much about my life, but which he don't. He really got anger issues that probably go back to his mama, but that's a personal issue. Honey, I'm just giving him something else to talk about today because I'm trying to make a point. Because y'all know I don't care what nobody say about me anyway. I be anything that they want me to be, but what they can't do is never take away my life experiences, whatever I done been through in my life, whatever I had done, me and my husband, you don't know nothing about me. You guesstimate and you lie roasting. And don't nobody care but you because you are a stalker, right? And I don't usually even talk about that stalker because I know that stalker is listening to me right now. But some people don't know the history, and everybody know I fight my own battles. You ain't got to care about somebody stalking me, online stalking me. Okay, but that person not only has online stalked me, but he also offline stalks Tracy. Okay, anytime you so into hating somebody for no reason at all that you show up at their apartment and you walk in a breezeway, you are a stalker. We know that Tracy lives alone. Why in the world would you take your mannish self, okay, you a man, and you actually gonna get out your car and go to her breezeway because you know where she live? You are a stalker. And all the women over there that be supporting him, okay, in the midst of his stalking, because that's all he doing. He done stalked a great many women. Even before he stalked me to the B sector. Every sector I go, when I was in the entertainment sector, he was stalking me. Okay, and over there in the old black sector, that's where he first found me at. Before he was stalking me, he was stalking what is that lady's name? I don't even know if she do videos anymore. Corman Kaboom. Hey Kimberly Black, has anybody ever heard of Corman Kaboom? Hey Cap, how you doing? Cap, I heard you were swinging a little bit this weekend, love. Hey Buddha Bell. And so yeah, he before he was stalking me, he was stalking people like Corman Kaboom. Like I said, it's some kind of childhood trauma that hey Miss LA that he really need to deal with. Hey Hood, if I didn't say that. But that's on it's just whatever, right? And so it's amazing to me. But anyway, a stalker is a stalker. If you want to support a stalker, you got a right to support whoever you want to support, right? Okay. So anyway, and then the thing only wants attention. So I'm giving it attention today. And if you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't. But I'm not saying his name. Okay. But everybody know who that stalker is over there, live roasting. And every time somebody think they mad at me, they want to go over there, cause that yak stalker think he doing something. But child, like I said, hey executive, I be anything you want me to be. But you can't change my life experiences. You don't know nothing about my education, my husband, my life, my niece's kids, or another, or anything else. Okay. Only thing you can do is lie, roast, and guesstimate and motherfucking assume, and I don't care. Right? Because it ain't changing nothing about my world. All right? And I'll give you attention when I feel like I want to give you attention. Other than that, you can say what you want to say from now until the end of time, and it don't change nothing about my world. You sound like a whole weirdo with that weirdo them sound, yeah. Sound like a whole weirdo, a whole creeper, a whole psychopath going up to somebody's house is actually walking in their breezeway. Tracy should have put you in jail. That's what she should have did. That's what I would have done. I would have had your crazy ass locked up, you old sick, demented motherfucker. But anyway, yep, I remember Karma Kaboom. She always wore sunglasses when she was doing her videos. Had a deep southern accent. Yeah, I don't even know if she does videos anymore, right? So anyway, Zara is up on the thing, right? And so when she was over there on that Stalker's channel, of course, he was doing this regular lie roast drag about me, right? Like those words are penetrating anything in my world, right? And so anyway, and then I wouldn't even know about it because I don't go to that Stalker's channel. But one of my porch watchers said, you really need to go look at the chat, right? And I was like, I don't want to hit that channel. You need to go look at the chat. So I went to go look at the chat, and I saw a Zora chick down there talking about. I got mad at her, and I guess I supposed to cussed her out or something. Hey, well, see, I guess I supposed to cuss her out or something for calling me Miss Olivia. I'm thinking, huh? And I'm thinking, pay attention. Do it make sense? Y'all please hit the like button. Am I at 100 likes yet? I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all know I appreciate your support. I appreciate them clicks and views, honey. And I like for my like, I would appreciate if my likes could get to 100 likes. Okay, if you don't want to support monetarily, please support by hitting the like button, give me a click and a view. Please check out my product tag bag, y'all, because I almost forgot that I put some Walmart early pizza. This ain't about pizza. I'm not talking about pizza. I'm talking about Zara, Zara, Zara. Y'all only have 36 likes and it's 167 people here. Can y'all help y'all girl out, please, and hit the like button? Thank you. Well, I see. What are you talking about? I'm not talking about pizza. I'm talking about Zara. Anyway, y'all, and if you came in late, please be part of the replay game. Okay, because this is how things get misconstrued, right? I'm wonderful. I got some good stuff. I know that's right, Miss LA. But anyway, no problem. No problem. Well, see, no problem. No problem. I just don't want nobody. You know how people take things and run with it. Um, this is not about Pizarro. This is about Z Sarah or Zara, whatever you want to call it. Okay, call her, right? The Anglo, the interloper. Girl, please, I have not had coffee yet. Oh no, well, see, this no problem. But I didn't want nobody thinking that I'm talking about Pizarro that came in late because I'm not. I'm talking about the Zara chicken. I'm talking about what happened to me this weekend. But anyway, let me get back to it. So I see her on the link at Jay Wilson's, right? And so I just asked her, why? That's right, Almighty Isis. I was wanting to know why. Because see, like I said, the stalker, the pervert stalker, was over there talking about me and call herself dragging me, right? And so she want to drop down in the chat and say, well, she got mad at me because I guess I supposed to have dragged her or whatever. I had a conversation with her on YouTube cameras, right? I forgot what we was talking about, but I thought it was a decent conversation because y'all know, you're the British lady. Hey, Cosmic Girl, I don't hardly ever deal with the interlopers, right? Y'all know I know this is my thing. I've never done it since I've been on here. And if you old to the channel, you know what I think about the Anglo interlopers. If you new to the sector, you know what I mean? I'm telling you now, right? I don't deal with the Anglo interlopers, right? And for this reason right here, because they always lie, right? For no reason. So she's over there because he's live roasting and calling himself dragging, not penetrating me at all, right? Because that's the norm for me, child. I've been dealing with that since 2017. I'm used to it, right? I don't even respond. I don't even listen. I don't even care, okay? But my issue is not even him. It's the fact that she lied. Why would I see, people don't even think. Some people really don't even think, right? So I'm asking her, not dragging her or nothing, not cussing her out. I asked her, what will make you want to go over there and lie and say that I got mad at you or I tried to drag you for calling me Miss Olivia? Does that make any sense? Like, think, people. I am in my 50s. People call me Miss Olivia every single day. What, like, why would that don't, why would I get mad at you because of that? Right? Yeah, and why even lie? The only thing I could figure out why she lied over there is because he was in the midst of lie roasting and supposedly dragging, and she wanted to, hey, Ox City, and she wanted to be part of the show or whatever, right? And so I asked her about that. She kept over talking me. She kept swearing, up. She had a whole Karen moment, right? Just let me say that. And that's the reason why I'm talking about it, because she had a whole Karen moment, right? And so she's over talking and she's swearing up and down that I did get mad at her because she called me Miss Olivia. She said in the chat that she even asked some of her southern friends, even though she lives in the UK, she asked some of her southern friends why I would get upset because she called me Miss Olivia. Right? I'm like, huh? Your southern friends? Well, south of the UK? Like, girl, make it make sense, right? She said, I'm Will. Just read my weight reaching out. Just read my weight reaching my way, reaching out for me for an opinion. But I will ignore her. Oh, just like our home health aide does her. Wow, Cap, you ain't playing this morning, are you? I'm working. Oh, no problem, Cap. No problem. Child, I know. I get it. I saw the community wall, right? Woo, good thing we're smart enough to know you can't stereotype an entire race. That's right. This clips going on TikTok, racism, YouTube. Child, angels for child. Let me tell you something. I'm glad you said that because it goes along with what I'm saying, right? So anyway, so she's swearing up and down that I got mad at her, for calling me for her calling me Miss Olivia. I'm thinking, girl, if you're gonna lie, you can't come up with nothing no better than that. I'm mad at you, or I dragged you on on YTC's channel because you called me Miss Olivia. But let me tell y'all this. So I had to go back and think about the conversation, right? And like I said, I think we were talking about that male chick that which is also from the UK, right? What the one that Lemon had the debate with this weekend, right? So we were talking about her and the fact that she had said, she wanted to learn how to be sassy from the women over here, which is a predominantly black female and gay male sector, right? So she want to learn how to be sassy from us black women, right? Which is a stereotype, right? And so, however way you put it, right? Because she said she don't see color, but that's a lie within itself, right? So anyway, we'll get to that. So anyway, finally to the last, Jay Wilson got back to the point of the video, right? And so you a mess. Well, see, thanks for spacing that out like it. I appreciate it, right? And so anyway, y'all please hit the like button. Am I at 100 likes yet, y'all? Please support your girl by giving me a click and a view, a replay, a like, hit the product tag back. Anyway, we're gonna get to that. Right. So anyway, after that happened, right? Down in the chat when we're over there, people are still, oh, Z server don't mess with nobody. She don't bother nobody. She this, that, and the other. Now, now the reason why I mentioned this is also ties into Lemon's not so great debate, right? You have black people that will, no matter what. Now, it don't even make no sense that I would be mad at somebody for calling me Miss Olivia, right? The reason why Z Sarah or Zara or whatever she want to call herself is upset because I started talking about microaggressions, okay, and unconscious bias when they were talking about the male chick over there at YouTube Cameras channel, right? And she didn't like the fact that I brought up the fact that a lot of Anglos deal with unconscious bias, whether they realize it or not, whether they married to a black person or not. Okay, unconscious bias is a thing, right? Google it, okay? And microaggressions is a thing. Google it, right? And so there are many ways that non-melanated people are aggressive to black people. We know that, right? People of color, melanated people. Let's just keep it a buck. Y'all please hit the like button, right? And so, as well as implicit bias, unconscious bias, okay, whichever way you want to call it, guys. So anyway, so that we were talking about that concerning the male chick, right? And so she really was trying to defend the male chick, right? In a certain sort of way. Now, see, some people, this is true. Some don't know that they. Yeah, some don't even realize that they're doing it. They don't even realize they're doing it. That's why they call it unconscious bias, right? And microaggressions. Some of them don't even realize that they're doing it. That's why I said she had a whole Karen moment. Because from what I heard, not only did she get upset about me asking her, okay, because I didn't cuss her out. I said I don't deal with it. This is why I don't deal with interlopers. I didn't drag her or anything like that. I just simply called her out on the lie. So you had black people down in the chat, not that it matters. You had black people down in the chat not wondering why she lied on me, but so hard pressed on trying to defend the interloper. And the interloper is the one that told a lie. Oh, she don't mess with nobody. Oh, she don't this or that and the other. Well, she was exhibiting unconscious bias over there on YT cameras, and she had a current moment yesterday. Because not only did she feel a way about me calling her out because she told a lie around her to the stalker's channel. From what I understand, she went to her own channel, whatever that is, and I wasn't trying to go search for it to find out what she said because it don't matter. Because who are you? Everybody know I don't suffer the interloper. I don't worry about them, right? And so anyway, she supposed to have made a video about it, and then she was back on the Creepers channel again, and he talked about it, right? So he had his info wrong. First, he thought that they were talking about the Miss O. Then, come to find, he realized that they was talking about the Oracle, right? Oh my God! When he realized that they was talking about the Oracle, oh, you know it was on about that, right? I'm like, baby, this creeper, this super fan that's done turned into a stalker is simply happy because I mentioned what happened on his channel when it came to Z server, right? He probably really think I watch him. I would never down your channel with a click or a view. Okay, you creepy stalker. You can stay up in the clouds and keep stalking me. Okay, but what you will never do is do me like you did Tracy, and you know you won't. Okay, now you need to deal with your own childhood trauma because you're too old for this stuff. Hey, Demetra. Okay, and quit stalking these women. That's what you need to do. And if I was Tracy, I would put your ass in jail. Okay? Hey, lunacy. Trini Borrow from Uppity says, I know y'all don't like this, but that lady has called her all kinds of names, dragged her skin, and her hair texture on other black people. Who are you talking about? The Zara girl? Are you talking about Zara, Trini Borrow? Amy, so Trini, are you talking about Zara, the Anglo interloper? I just want to know if you're talking about her before I go in about that comment. Because see, if she's talking about Zara, then this is what you get when the Anglo gets comfortable, right? So, like I said, so you are talking about her. Okay, okay, okay. Overstepping, not staying in your lane. Okay. Then what happened when you make a person feel so comfortable? But anyway, you got black people down in the chat not wondering why she lied on me on that stalker's channel, but wondering why I'm asking her why she lied on me. They so busy trying to defend her, okay, which is fine. They don't even realize how they looking, okay? It's because your mind is still locked up. That is the reason why. That is the reason why this country is in the situation that it is right now. Every time I hear a black person support Donald Trump, okay, that means your mind is still enslaved. That means you still dealing with ancestral trauma. Okay, that means you still dealing with a slave mentality. Okay, you have been programmed to protect the Anglo interloper at all costs, right? You are still protecting Esau. You still protecting the Edomites. Okay. Now this ain't only that I don't even want to give a history lesson, but honey, your mind was enslaved before you stepped on the slave ship. Okay. When them Africans sold you, but even before then, your mind was enslaved. Okay. But some of us realize it. And them interlopers that know we realize it, that's why they have a problem with us. So anyway, the chick had a whole Kern moment, right? Y'all please hit the like button, right? And so uh I need to respond to this text message. Y'all. Hold on. Okay, thank y'all. I'm sorry. Child, they know I'll be trying to. At least they sent me a text message this time, right? Well, see. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Okay, please hit the one somebody if y'all can hear me, right? And how many likes do we have, y'all? I can't stand this, but I'd be dang if a white woman disrespect a black woman, even if I child. What you saying? Well, see, child. Damn. Okay. Anyway, uh, Demetrius said YT won't let my comment go through. I was trying to agree with not liking this. Oh, I heard that, Demetri. You know, sometime if it's too whatever, they won't let it go through. But it wasn't me, child. I guess it was YT, right? And so anyway, if you see me, Zora, you're going to get this. Just what? Well, you know, I blocked her from my channel. After I seen her, I don't know why she thought she could come back to my channel after she went over there to the stalkers channel lying on me, right? So I blocked her. Y'all know I don't care about blocking her Anglo, right? She need to be glad that I had a hey Sparkle Libra and hey everybody that came in. If I'm not mentioning your name, 66 likes, y'all. We on the way to 100. Y'all. Oh well, see, I was surprised, but they do slick ish in places they think we don't see them exactly, and that when in the places where they think it's gonna be tolerated, right? Like yesterday, right? And so anyway, so we had 75 likes on the way, on the way. Okay. So anyway, y'all. So yeah, after that, she went back to the Stalkers channel, and I even think she hit the Stalkers link. From what they telling me, I just couldn't even go confirm, right? But I heard they said that she hit the Stalkers link. Um, who is the Stalker channel though? Oh, you don't know who the Stalker is, Demetri, the person that's been stalking me since 2017. Hey, Room Shaker. Well, I'm not gonna say his name. Somebody can write it in the chat if they know who they're talking about. If you don't know, you don't know. But I refuse to say his name. Okay. But he can keep saying my name and lie roasting and assuming shit about my life. You know what I mean? And whatever, because he got childhood trauma, because you don't like black women, because maybe the black woman treated him wrong in his family, and now he an old, disgusting, creepy old man. But I'm talking about the one that actually went up to walked in Tracy's breezeway, okay? And people still think it's cool to deal with it. That's who I'm talking about. A black woman could be my enemy. No white woman will talk like that about. I didn't even know she talked about this like that. You know what I mean? That's right, Isis. Thank you, Chlorio. Some people realize it. Thank you. Because I'm not saying it. All right? I refuse. It can say my name from now until the end of time. And the only reason why I'm talking about it today is because it goes along with my commentary. Okay? So anyway, I just have to ignore the stalker. Okay, that's what I try to do. I've been ignoring it since 2017. And I can't believe that people think it's weird, don't think it's weird that I never respond. Okay, I don't respond for a reason. And I realize that a lot of people new around here, and a lot of people don't even know that that thing been stalking me since 2017. Okay, and lying, just lie roasting. Don't know nothing about my life. Don't lie about my education. Lie about my husband. Assume he know what's going on in my life with my family and my nieces and nephews. Just lie roasting and lying and obsessed and sick and demented, making all them weird ass noises, just all hyped up like we done had some kind of beef. We ain't never had a beef. It's always been a stalker. Okay, worried about what I smoke, how much I smoke, if I smoke, what I look like. Don't even know what I look like. I ain't been online or posted a picture of myself in years. Okay, in years. All right. Child, but I'll be anything they want me to be. It don't matter. It's just I don't even care. It's just the fact that a lot of people just really black women just kill me supporting that stalker. But you got a right to support who you want to support. I don't give a damn. Okay. But anyway, where was I at? So, oh yeah, so the Zara chick posed the yeah, she be talking down on black. Yeah, yes she do. You gotta catch it. But everybody look, hey, Zara. Okay. Keep caping for Esau. I don't give a damn. It ain't none of my business. But I got a right to ask why she lied on me if I want to ask why she lied on me, whether people think she a problem or not. And she don't have to be a problem. And I don't have a problem with her except for the fact that she lied on me. But I find it very interesting how they be caping for it and don't have enough sense to say, well, why would you think Miss Olivia was upset with you for calling her Miss Olivia? Like, you couldn't even make up a good enough lie that made sense. Because you was over there trying to fit in, go along with the lie roast. That's what you was trying to do. You was trying to go along with the lie roast, right? So I'm like, but nobody stopped me. Well, why was she upset? I mean, okay, really, Miss O. Well, I have a witness, but we'll keep my eyes peeled moving forward. Okay, Sparkly. Folks like who they like, and it's fine if you like that chick. I'm good with she. I'm just saying she didn't have to lie on me. Hey, Creole butterfly girl. You have to be aware of people microaggressions. Do you see what I'm saying? And a lot of people, especially a lot of black people, your mind is so blind that you can't even realize it. But see, the reason why they don't like people like me is because my mind is not blind, and I catch all the shade. I catch all the microaggressions. I catch when they comfortable in the chat and they try to protect their own, right? So, like I said, when we was running on YTC's camera channels, and we was talking about, hey, Lisa Green, um, um, no, the lady Zara's not, but I mean, she got a picture up. She clearly not black. You know what I mean? She from the UK, and she's Anglo, right? And so anyway, that'll never happen where I see, by the way, and there's a reason for that. But anyway, no one should or would downplay your experience on the streets, Miss O. I'm just be moving. Oh, thank you, Sparkle Libra. I appreciate that. So she goes on there. She has a whole current moment on the Stalker channel as well. And of course, the Stalker loves that kind of stuff. Okay, because the shade happened in the Stalker's chat, right? But the original issue was on YTC's chat. She got upset. Okay, because I started talking about, like I said, microaggressions, right? And stereotyping. And she trying to cape for the male chick, right? So anyway, I just want to share that with y'all. But it just amazed me that nobody stopped to ask, well, why would Miss Olivia get mad at you for calling her Miss Olivia? Like, that don't sound strange to y'all? Why would I get upset about somebody calling me Miss Olivia? Okay, that just means you respected me by calling me Miss Olivia. Okay? And I don't even come on here looking for respect. I get respect in my real life. Okay? I don't need nobody respecting me on here. Okay? It's in the chat, Creole. I guess you're gonna have to they put the name in the chat. They can put it in the chat again if they want to. But I refuse to say the name. Okay? I do too. Well, see, I catch all the shade. I catch all the microaggressions. Okay? I catch it all. It ain't no getting past me. All right. So anyway, but it just amazed me, like I said, how they was protecting. They were so protected. She don't mess with nobody. She's cool. She's okay. But somebody that said she was dragging nets about what her skin color and her hair texture. Like, what? You don't know how to stay in your lane. You real comfortable. You think you can say what you want to say about Ness or anybody else, but what you can't do is lie on me. Okay. And I don't care how cool they think you are. All right. So anyway, moving right along, I just want to share that with y'all. I thought that was very interesting because it actually goes with my weekend recap as it pertains to the not so great debate, right? So we know the content, aka Lemon, is still contenting for the sector. He is still giving us. Do I have 100 likes yet, y'all? Surely I got 100 likes by now, right? Huh? I don't even F with this right now, and this well, it's out of line. But hey, if they like it, I love it. Okay. If they like it, I love it. But what you're not gonna do is get away with nothing concerning me if I hear about it. Okay? Because I'm always gonna come back and talk about it. I don't give a damn who chat you in. I don't care how many people like you. They don't have nothing to do with me. Okay? Not nothing. And everybody know I'm still gonna do my commentary the way I want to do it. I don't care if a stalker is dragging me and lying on me from now until the end of end of time or nobody else on here. Okay, I got 85 likes, y'all. I just need 50 more likes to get my 100 so I can stop saying it. Thank y'all so much for the support. It ain't gonna change nothing about my commentary or my likes. Okay, child. That means you just been stalking me for so long. You're just obsessed with me. You're just a fan. You're just an obsessive fan. That's all. Lemon is riding high. He told the other sectors he runs the B sector. Oh, did he? Wow, well, he running the content right now, child. He said he was a content child, and he ain't lying, right? He said he was a content, and he is not lying. I give him that. Okay, child. This is why black faces should be gatekeeped. But hey, um, that'll be another circular argument. You right about that, Sparkly, but I have to agree. I have to agree. Hey, sunshine. But anyway, so let's talk about the not so great debate. I mean, everybody done broke it down. They done analyzed it. Hey, they done chopped and screwed it, and in my opinion, the debate wasn't a debate. It was a heated conversation at some points, and really, to me, it was a clout chase. So it was not a great debate. In my opinion, it was not a debate at all. It was a clout chase. So I went over there and tried to red ball. Now I knew I wasn't gonna make it because of the contenders, right? So, but the few minutes that I heard, it was kind of like, hey, Kim McGee, at the beginning of it, when they were talking about when the male lady said, that the male woman said that she wanted to, learn how to become sassy from the women over here, right? From the black women over here, right? Now that is another stereotype, whether she won't admit it or not. All right, and in my opinion, it was a lot of microaggressions going on over there. And when it comes to the guy that's supposed to be her manager, I believe that the reason why he is trying to uplift this woman is because of a whole different type of agenda. I'm gonna say it like that, okay? Because that's another name that I don't want to say on my channel. Because, like I said, it's a cloud chase. It's all about the cloud chase, right? And so, but I thought it was cute how Lemon want to make like he didn't know how to, restream the video or whatever it was that he's trying to do. They said the thing was held up because Lemon was trying to figure out how to get them to do the restream on their channel, their platform as well. But whether it was fake or real, he did the right thing. He was only supposed to be the only one getting views when it came to that debate because it was on his channel. They asked him for the debate and he accepted, and he's got the bigger platform. And so that was a clout chase for me, right? It was a clout chase. Oh, we got 100 likes. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. But please keep hitting the like button if you want to, chat. But thank y'all. And so that's right. You got to stay in your lane. Learn to stay in your lane. That's all you got to do. Okay. And so anyway, but make it so bad we really don't have no allies in this country. Honestly, well, have me yet. I don't. Yeah, we gonna Thomas Gray say that. McGee. Anytime you get a non-melanated person telling you that they don't see color, they telling a dang on lie. They telling a bald faced lie. Okay. I did get my 100, Joan. I did, and thank y'all so much. I did. Lemon played the. Oh, that's right. And I heard he was still big mad about that. But I will give Lemon props of him doing what he was supposed to do. He wasn't supposed to allow it to be restreamed. So anyway, like I said, the little part that I heard, right, was them having a conversation. Um for current, I know that's right, Trini. I don't have nothing against Lemon. He just the content for me, baby. I don't know that man. But wonder if people are not liking Lemon's panel. Why they still support him? I'm on me. Yeah, if you don't like his panel, why you still support him? I think a lot of people support him late at night because they insomniacs or either they at work and ain't nobody else on in the wee hours of the morning. You know what I mean? But I have noticed he didn't start coming live earlier. That's interesting when black folks see color. on your non-melanated and you don't see color. How is that even possible? Child, it don't even make no sense. Yeah, I heard that she said, I don't see color. Girl, girl, girl. But you go on to say, you're gonna say you don't see color, but then you go on to say that you don't venture out of your own community because you got anxiety. So if you venture out of your own community, which is predominantly non-Anglo, more than likely you're gonna have an anxiety attack. Make it make sense. See, sometimes it ain't about what people say, it's about what they don't say. Okay, child. That's the first thing you see. Look, people are very visual, right? So even before you meet somebody or say hi, or decide if you want to say hi, or decide if you want to be around them or not, what do you see? You see what's on the outside, wrong or right. You see if somebody's ugly or cute. You see if somebody's dark or light. You know what I mean? You see if somebody's black or white, fat or skinny. You see what's on the outside, young or old. Okay. And that also goes to unconscious bias, right? So it taps into that. So anytime you hear a non-melanated person hollering, even a melanated person hollering, I don't see color, that's a lie. That's a lie. Especially when you're from places like the UK and the US. Okay? Especially. And then they want to act like the UK. I even heard that they said the UK don't have racial issues over there. That's a lie. Okay? That's a lie. That is a lie. There are also slaves in the UK, okay, in Europe, because Europe and the Ashkenazis started the slave trade in the first place. All right. If we want to do a little research, they also had human zoos over there. All right. They put black people's men, women, and children in zoos behind a cage like animals and had people, non-black people, coming in to look at them because and then had them put on their African garb so people can come look at them, okay? Like they was monkeys or something, right? Okay? That was predominantly over there in Europe, in the UK. Even to this day, they have issues, racial issues, just like we do over here. Okay. Yeah, they speak about it all the time. So, but you're gonna come over here and think that people is ignorant over here. You know, you thinking, people assuming that people are stupid over here because it's the beef sector, and we only, yes, human zoos. Google it. It's called a human zoo, sunshine. Google it. Okay? And that's right, absolutely. Don't forget what they did to Sarah Bartman. They didn't even want to release her. It took centuries, at least a century, for them to release her human remains. So her remains could go be buried in her own land. Okay? Now, I know a lot of you have heard of Sarah Bartman. There's video after video online about human zoos on YouTube. Human zoos, as well as what happened to Sarah Bartman. You see, and part of the problem that Lemon was having over there, he is not, and I understand that he is young, but the problem is he is not culturally aware enough to have that type of conversation. Okay, he is not culturally aware enough to have that type of conversation, and they knew that, right? So they really was over here being racist, in my opinion, and colorist as well, because they knew that he wasn't culturally aware enough to have those types of conversations, in my opinion. So that's what I thought about it. I thought it was a cloud chase. All right. I thought it was a whole hot mess. And I think that the only thing that Lemma did right was not allow them to stream that video on their channel, because what they want to do is want to get in the algorithm. They want their little sector, whatever they call it, over there mixed into this algorithm over here, because there's a larger following over here. Okay. And so that's why he was so upset about it. Okay? That's what was going on. People got to realize it. Okay? All right? But as far as all of this stuff when it comes to history, he was not culturally aware enough to have that type of conversation, right? A lot of people, a lot of black people, unfortunately, are not culturally aware enough to have this type of conversation. You know why? Because they don't want you to be. The funny thing is, non-melanated, a lot of non-melanated people know more about you than you know about your own self. You do not know who you are. Okay, I know exactly who the hell I am and from where I descended ancestrally. Okay, that's why they don't like me. And that's why when I say I come on here, I don't have to deal with the Anglo interloper online if I don't want to. I don't have to deal with Esau if I don't want to. Okay? Because see what black people got going on, and let me veer out for a minute. Let me get real with you for a minute. Then we're going to get back to the tea, right? But let me veer out for a minute. Okay? Because I'm going to teach you something this morning. When it comes to our ancestry is so deep that it predates the Bible, right? It predates the King James Version of the Bible, right? A lot of people don't realize that. But that whole Bible, the reason why it predates the King James Version of the Bible is because that Bible is about us, okay? And I know people say that, and I know you think people just be saying it just because, but it's about us. But because century and century and century, and because of century and centuries back, we disobeyed. We set aside our covenant with the Most High Creator. We are scattered to the ends of the earth, not only mentally, but physically. You simply do not know who you are. Okay? You do not even know what's encoded in your DNA, even before slavery. Because if you did, if you really know who you were and from where you descended, you would do your best to unshackle them chains on your mind. Okay? I'm just saying. It don't make no sense. And so when I'm in my real world and I have to deal with Esau, the Edomite, the Anglo, the interloper, I move accordingly. Okay? Hey, Miss Creole. Miss Creole know what I'm talking about. All right? Miss Creole know about Esau. She know about them Edomites. Okay? Kim G said, Miss O said, I find folks don't like me because you're outspoken, speak your mind, and don't bite your tongue and don't absolutely. And people don't like to hear the truth. Okay? People feel comfortable with a lie, but they don't like the truth. And honey, I don't have to come out here and lie about nothing. I'm grown. Okay, not only am I grown, I'm very self-aware. And why would I have to come out and lie to people online that don't know me, would never meet me, whatever? I'll be anything they want me to be. Okay. So anyway, let me give you a little history lesson real fast. Okay. And Miss Creole can let y'all know if I'm telling that. Miss Creole, you know you don't lie about the Bible and you don't know lie about the word. So let these people know if I'm accurate or not when it comes to melanin. When it comes to black people, when it comes, child, let me give you a little history lesson, right? So let me tell you why they think we are Africans, right? Some of us. Some of us, now I'm talking about some of us, but not all of us. Because a lot of Hebrews are hidden, they get you mixed up with Africans, right? There's a reason why Africans don't like us, don't like Black Americans, right? There's a reason why Africans sold a certain part of Black people. You think they sold other Africans, right? Now, before they started stealing Africans, at first Africans were selling what seemed to be, what appeared to be other Africans, right? And to the Anglo, they were just selling off their own people. That's why you will even hear black people say that, well, you sold your own people. That is absolutely incorrect. Okay? That's right, Miss Curl. We are the father and mother of civilization. Now I'll go deeper than that. Let me tell you why. Okay, let me cite my source. Don't they like to say that right now? Cite your source. Okay. So anyway, my source is history. And here we go. And Miss Creole can she'll let y'all know if I'm telling a lie or not, right? But all you gotta do is your research, right? They don't want you to know who you are. Because if they know who you really are, if you really become self-aware, if you unshackle your brain, then you will know what you have to do to overcome. Okay? It shouldn't have to take the final days for you to know who you are, for it to be revealed to you. Okay? Because you have been hoodwinked and bamboozled pre-slavery. Okay? Centuries and centuries before slavery. All right? See, our people, the Hebrews, not all of us are Hebrews, but you can actually, when they do them ancestry DNA tests, let me give you this on the side too. When they do them ancestry DNA tests and you come back mostly Nigerian, and people think it's because of the Horn of Africa where a lot of the slaves were taken from. But when it comes to the Horn of Africa, when it comes to Nigeria in particular, the Nigerians was selling the Anglos what the Anglo thought were just other slaves, right? Because they had been in wars and they were captives, right? And so they thought they were selling other Africans. They were not. They were selling Hebrews, right? Now there was a place they misname it, right? They call it Negro land, right? Negro land was the land of the Igbo people, the Limba tribe people, right? There is a misinterpretation. It's not Negro land, it's Igbo land. And the Igbo and the Limba people had to flee this land and go down into Africa because they were brown, just like the Africans, and they wanted to hide from the Romans because the Romans was trying to commit genocide on them, okay, as well as the Ashkenazis. But before they were Ashkenazis, there was just a whole bunch of savages, right? A whole bunch of Edomites, right? Just savages. Only thing they knew how to do was kill and decimate and steal, right? Same thing they do today. Same thing, and have war. Same thing they do today, right? Yes, he did, but see, here's the thing. I seen that video about Stephen Darby when he was talking about Negro land, but even Negro land is a mistranslation. I think I even put a comment under one of those videos or something, right? Because it is not Negro land, it's Igbo land. And the reason why it's Igbo land, because the Igbo people, and the Limba people are not Nigerian. They assumed that they were Nigerian, but they were not. They were Hebrews. And they fled down into the Horn of Africa and Nigeria. When they say you got all that Nigerian blood, it is out. But when it comes to the Hebrew, if you are from the Igbo tribe or the Limba tribe, even to this day, they practice Judaism because they are the true Hebrews, right? And so he was mistaken. Even he did a mistranslation. It is not Negro land, it's Igbo land. That's what it is, right? And so some of us are what they call the lost tribe of Judah. Not all, but some. And the reason why I say some is because when the Africans sold us, which looked like them, they were not selling their own people. They were selling the Igbo people and the Limba people. They were selling the people that looked like them that came from what they call Negro land, but it's actually Igbo land. Okay? These tribes are still in Nigeria practicing Judaism. Why? Because they are the true Hebrews. That is the reason why. It is a mistranslation, right? So you really have to, really have to, and much of the Bible is mistranslated as well. They weren't trying to be deceitful. They just simply didn't understand the language. And they were trying to translate it as best they could, you know. But one thing about history, and history teachers and things of that nature, this day and age, they have a better sense of translations, right? And so we know more because we've progressed more. So it's not Negro land, it's Igbo land. So he was telling the truth. He just had the wrong name. And he didn't understand the totality of the situation. So anyway, that's the reason why today you get Africans saying, you know, when we they say go back to Africa and you go visit Africa and them Africans don't like you over there unless you got money and all of this and all that, because they don't consider you. The reason why they don't consider you African and they call you African American, because they know that some of you, some of us, are not even African. We are Hebrew. See, even the Hebrew Israelites distorted, right? So because you are God's chosen people, you are always going to be persecuted. Why? Why? Because you started disobeying the law. Because our ancestors started disobeying the law. We set the law aside and start dealing with other people's gods, okay? Instead of the Almighty, okay? So we have been persecuted time and put in bondage time and time again. And will continue to do so. Because the thing is, what people don't realize when it comes to melanated people, we are made in God's image, right? Melanin is in the universe. Melanin is in the ground. Melanin is all around you. Melanin is you, okay? But because we're so closely related to God, that we are that we act like we're God, even in bondage, right? Even if you don't know you're doing it, you're doing it. So until you lay down and prostrate yourself as a collective of people before the Almighty, we're always going to be in bondage until the end. It's really just that simple. So people really don't know what the hell they be talking about, okay? But one thing I will tell you, that a lot of them Anglos, they know you better than you know you. That's how they know how to play you, okay? And they got your mind so controlled that you can't see. The only thing you know how to do is support them, okay? Because why on earth would somebody be a Black Trump supporter? Can you make it make sense, please? Why would somebody, even we see it on these YouTube streets, support Esau and listen to Esau and think Esau can't do no wrong when Esau is playing in your face every single day? I'm just trying to make it make sense. Even that even told a lie when they talk about black people. Black people come from the son of Ham. They say it's the curse. Black people is cursed. The reason why they're in bondage is because they cursed because of what Moses' son Ham did. Nope, that is not the truth. That is not the truth. We don't descend. We are not Hamites. We are not Canaanites. We descend from Moses' brother, not his son. Am I telling the truth, Creole? His brother Aaron. That's where we descend from. Okay? So they even lying about the curse of Ham. And they can't even get that right. But anyway, I did a video about that. Many videos down. But anyway, let me move it right along. I just had to sidestep and did this because folks, you don't even know who you are, right? And that bothers me. I don't do videos like this no more. But it went with the topic. It's all going into this not so great debate. Because all this really great debate was, in my opinion, was a clout chase and a speak down on melanated people. Right? That's what it was for me. I was not impressed. It was just really stupid. It was not even well thought out, if you think about it. You know. But I'm glad Lemon had enough sense to only broadcast it on his channel. I will give him that. And they say that the guy is still upset with him right now because of that. So it was a total clout chase, Chlorio. I agree. I agree. That's right, Creole. They have no sense in who they are. Okay. And Creole was well versed in the Bible, and she can tell you if I'm telling a lie or not. Right? So when they go to talk about, when you hear the term Negro land, it's not Negro land, it's Igbo land. It's a mistranslation. That's what it is. And like I said, at first they were selling off the true Hebrews. That's why we are scattered in the four corners of the earth, right? And then they just started stealing anything with melanated skin. After a while, they got greedy, and then some Africans were stolen and brought over here doing via the Atlantic slave trade, right? Because after a while, they got greedy. But at first, they were selling off the Hebrew. They were selling off the Igbos and the Limbas. Okay, so yeah. But we're not talking about that right now, Trinity Borrow. We are trying to focus on what I'm talking about. Okay? Because I'm trying to give you a word. Catch the gym, don't catch the gym. Okay. So anyway, I say all that to say, I'm not finna come on here and protect no dang on interloper. And if you new to my channel, you wouldn't know that. But if you have been around for a while, you know that. Okay? Now everybody got a right to do what they want to do, just like I got a right to do what I want to do, as long as I'm not breaking YouTube guidelines. I even heard that they can't. Now this sounded like sabotage to me, and Lemon better get himself a backup channel. I heard. No, thank you, Creole. I heard that they were even quizzing him on YouTube guidelines, asking him, if he felt like he was in control of what people said on his panel and all of this. Like, I was like, Lord, is they going to shut his channel down? Lemon, you better watch. Lemon, you might be in danger, boy. You might be in danger. Lemon, you might be in danger. Now that's all I heard. When they said there was a question quizzing him about YouTube guidelines and stuff. And I'm thinking, oh, dude, you might be in danger. You better watch. You better go on and build that second channel that people telling you to build. Okay, you better protect yourself. Protect yourself, Lemon. Because why would that even be a topic of discussion if you are aware of that you are responsible what goes on your channel? I mean, and then I heard that he said he's not responsible for what come out of people's mouth. It's chaos over there. But everything has to be done within reason. You can get your channel taken down for more than just pee bombing, right? If somebody really want to focus on taking you down, and they got a what they call it, a flag team or whatever, they could try if you are in violation of some of these rules that they are aware about, and you're not aware about them. That's why you really have to read the community guidelines. If you are a content creator, and if you have not gone over those community guidelines with a fine-tooth comb, I suggest that you do so. Okay, it is in your best interest. Okay, to go over those community guidelines. So I thought that was real shady when they was asking him that. Like, why would that even have to be a topic of discussion? I'm like, dude, you better protect yourself. Women don't listen. They've been telling, yeah, he need to get him a backup page for real. Because I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Did he catch that? So as far as my recap of the great debate, it was a not so great debate. I don't think that Lemon was. well read on a lot of the subjects, especially when it came to cultural issues. You know what I mean? And so if they really wanted to have a debate, it would have been a totally different format. And from what I understand, it was a whole hot mess. Okay. And so that's what I thought about it. But like I said, people have broke it down, they done sliced it and flipped it and all of this and all of that. Okay. Beans Crumber said, Olivia, you should do a video on the Negro Niger. Is a very powerful word, and has a very important meaning. We were taught to hate the word right, so we won't learn the true identity. I agree with that too. I agree with that too. Absolutely, absolutely. But even though we were taught to hate the word, we still turned it around from a negative word, a negative stereo epithet, and we turned it around and start working it to our own advantage, right? So that's why when you hear somebody say the word with the hard ER, you should get offended by it. A lot of people don't, you know. QI was supposed to help Lemon. I heard she didn't do such a good job, Chad. Girl, Lemon's friends, I'm sure he knows it. I'm sure he knows him. Yeah, Priya. But just cause they supposed to be his YouTube friend don't mean they ain't hating on his channel. That's what it sounded like, Beans and Corn. But I was like, oh, where would this line of questioning come from? Why would you even have to go into YouTube guidelines if you're supposed to be doing having an interesting debate? I'm like, what? Child. All right, Lemon, you in danger. You want Miss O? Do you think the interlopers underestimated Lemon's audience and assumed they were culturally unaware? Well, I think, yeah, because of arrogance. Mm-hmm. And they think our black folks is dumb. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Words have power. We need to stop using it, period. We need to stop using what period, Trini? But anyway, let me go on to the next one. So that's what I had to say about that. Uh, if a lot of us really knew who we were, a lot of stuff wouldn't be going on right now with us. You know what I mean? And so I really need to come back and do a different video about that. But I really don't even do those videos anymore. You know why? Because they don't make a difference. Because people are going to, uh, think what they want to think, right? But I don't understand why melanated people always have to be the one that say, "Well, I'm not racist. I'm not prejudiced. I love everybody." Well, honey, everybody don't love you. Okay, you always out here caping for somebody else instead of having enough sense to cape for yourself. Not even realize that it was beat into your ancestors, and carried on through your DNA to cape for everybody else. Why do you think Harriet Tubman said what she said? I freed 1,000 slaves. I could have freed 1,000 more if only they knew they were slaves. That's the reason why she said that. Okay? If only they knew that they were slaves. All right? I'm shacking your brain. I have no illusions about nobody. Okay? That's just how it is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. Now I heard back in Mill's sector they are angry. We were roasting her and telling the truth about what we were seeing. Right? Oh, they angry. Her sector looks a lot like her, by the way. Absolutely, Clorio. Don't be fooled by what the manager looks like. Exactly, because the manager clearly hates himself. Okay, the manager clearly hates himself, and he simply wants to weaponize her. He wants to weaponize, okay, Esau. All right? That's all he want to do. He just want to weaponize it. That's all. He want to weaponize it. That's all. Millennium can go straight. I know that's right, Vince Cornbread. He just only want to weaponize it. That's all. That's all. You know. So anyway, that's what I think of. And then they knew Lemon wasn't really honestly smart enough to even put on a debate. In my opinion, they knew that. And why he agreed to something like that, I will never know. But hey, it's content. We've been talking about it all weekend. We're talking about it today. But I just wanted to know, wanted y'all to know what I thought about it. It was a whole clout chase, and some other stuff. That's what I thought about, and I was not impressed by any of it. But hey, it's content. Let me say he the content. So content on, brother. Content. He the content. Okay. He the content. We gonna talk about it, right? So anyway, moving right along. Something that I also heard, because I done went over an hour, y'all. I didn't mean to be on chat. But anyway, something that else that I heard was a situation going on. I think y'all gonna have to help me with this, child. Okay, because I didn't get all up into this, and I'm just talking about it because it's the other big thing that people were talking about this weekend. So evidently something went down with somebody named Gemini. Um, some people thought she was scamming. Some people thought she was begging, and some people thought she really needed help, right? And so, from what I understand, this started on O.D.S channel about she came up and asked for help, or she was sending cash out requests to people to help her. Not only one person, but a few people, from what I understand. And it was a whole thing about it. And then last night I heard a little bit of O.D.S saying if you felt like you got scammed when you gave to her, if you can prove that you sent her a cash app up to $200 because it went down on my channel, if you can prove it, I will give you the money back, right? Running clear catches most of front and center. Gemini love. Gemini love. Now it was Gemini love, okay? I knew it was Gemini somebody, right? All right, Gemini 75 said it's not her, it's Gemini Love. Okay, y'all know childish people in these names, right? And if I said Gemini 75, I apologize. I thought I said Gemini somebody. That's what I thought I said. So this case most of smoking, damn it. Sometimes it's wise to fall back. I heard that, Chloe. And so anyway, Gemini Love. This happened with Gemini Love, not Gemini 75, child. She dropped down and said, hold up, get the right Gemini, child. That's not me. Okay. Oh, child, she said it's not this Gemini, baby. Okay, it's Gemini Love. But anyway, so it was a whole thing about some people felt like she was in need. Like I said, some people felt like she was scamming. But anyway, because it happens to OG, you just said okay. I just said Gemini. Okay, thank you. I was like, oh Lord, did I say Gemini 75? Child? I thought I said Gemini somebody. But anyway, that's right. You know how people run with stuff on it. I agree. Right. So you want me to say Gemini love and make sure everybody know it's not Gemini 75. Specifically put the love on the end of it. Okay, Gemini 75, I got you. Because people do run with stuff, right? Anyway, so I didn't pay, it wasn't that deep for me. So anyway, all that happened. And he said, like I said, he said, I heard him say, if you felt like you got, scammed up to $200, I'll pay you back if you can prove that you actually sent her a super chat, when she was talking about what she was going through, right? Okay, I heard him say that myself. But my thing is I heard some of Bertha May's video. Okay? So clearly Bertha May is doing a good job. Cause when she checked in, when I clicked in on her chat, she had a whole lot of people on there, having discussion and welcome as a content creator, Bertha May, welcome, right? So they were over there having a conversation. I forget the title of the video. Um, it was something about I'm assuming should subbies ask for super chats or support or something like that. And so they was talking about it. Now I have heard of this ain't the first time that I've heard of subbies asking for help from the audience. Some of them trying to scam. Not only that, content creators we seen a lot of the begging going on. That's why I said begging versus support. we got a perfect example when it came to that Dragons person, right? Yeah, she a content creator, but we know her from being in Lemma's chat as a subscriber, right? And we know she went on forever about a birth certificate and a job that never turned out at Target, and I need a bike, but blah blah this and blah blah that. Bree talked about that lady like a dog. O.D.S and Bree together or nasty. Well, oh, did she really? Well, on that video? Did it happen on that video or training? So I really don't know the dynamics, but I really want to talk about what happened at Bertha May's channel, right? Begging versus support, right? Now, when it comes to begging versus support, yeah, I have heard of some subbies coming down and either scamming. You know, some of them come down scamming. Some of them come down and they actually need some help. You know, that goes on in the B sector all the time. You know what I mean? Scamming ain't cool. But, you know, and then also when it comes to scamming or either offering up support, you know, when it comes to the actual person that's giving, you know, you don't have a hold to that other person's purse string, right? So if they want to give, they gonna give. You know, at the end of the day, it's on them what they want to do, right? But you do have a lot of people, and we have some content creators, you know, talking about, you know, people, you know, some other content creators begging a lot, right? You know, we had a good example also this weekend. Um, oh, I forgot to mention something that Sean Bradley said. But anyway, we had a good example this weekend when Pizarro had a birthday, right? I had heard her saying, "Don't give me no cash apps till it's my birthday," right? And I felt like it made her people feel obligated to give her X amount of, you know, a lot of cash apps because her birthday was coming. And in my opinion, that's begging. It's feeling you feel entitled, right? It's making you feel entitled. You entitled because it's your birthday. Your entails feel, you know, that you entitled to them giving you cash apps because it's your birthday or it's your child's birthday or somebody going to school or somebody this, that, and the other. You know, when it comes to the content creators, and I evidently even some of the subbies, I feel like some people feel like they are entitled to your coins. And that is not true because you are the only one entitled to your coins. Okay. But as far as that was a perfect example over at Pizarro's, in my opinion. You know, she made her people feel entitled. You know, she felt entitled. She felt like, don't give me no cash apps till it's my birthday. You know, because she felt like she was going to rack up. Yeah, they spoiled her. You know what I mean? And so now they feel obligated to send her a whole lot of cash apps and stuff because it's her birthday. But you should never feel obligated to give anybody your hard-earned dollars. You know, I appreciate support. I come down and say, you know, if you want to support the channel, you want to give me a tip, or you like my content, you like the entertainment, it's dollar sign Oracle speaks on the cash app. Every once in a while, I get a cash app. For every cash app that I get, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate the cash app every once in a while. Every once in a while, I get a super chat. But I really appreciate the click and the view and the replay. Okay? Because I have a monetized channel. All right? And you do not get a whole lot of dollars. You know, I don't. Some people do. I can't be a limit coming down here telling people that I make $5,000 on the check, you know, in a month. Okay? I would never be able to dedicate, nor do I want to dedicate that much time to YouTube to be making some kind of check like that. I have never, okay, I have never even made at one time, well, a couple of times when I was in the entertainment sector, I made over $1,000 on the check, right? And it was so hot over there when I was over there in the entertainment sector. It's because Tasha K was going at Cardi B and that Star Marie, that whole situation over there, right? That situation got downright scary to me, and I had to leave the entertainment sector because that Star Marie started doing hoodoo in the dang on graveyard. I was like, oh, it's time for me to go, and that's how I found the B sector, right? I was like, baby, it's time to go. Now Sean Bradley was talking about, you know, because he heard them over there. I think he was mentioning. I don't know if he was talking about the begging conversation or the conversation about are you control or are you are you supposed to be, you know, in control of what goes on your channel. But anyway, hey, chill out. He mentioned the adpocalypse because in 2017 there was an adpocalypse. YouTube snatched all the advertising off of everybody's channel, okay, because of some stupid things that Jake Paul, them did, you know, them Anglo content creators, they went too far. And advertisers were fleeing YouTube because all of this nonsense. And so it was an adpocalypse. They snatched everybody's monetization, right? It's happened before, you know. And so you are in control of what goes on your channel and how far you choose to go on your channel for that reason. Because ads done been snatched before. And a lot of content creators that was making a lot of big money lost everything. Because YouTube is not a, but what they should have taught people. But the one thing I got from that, I learned from that, and that was early on, is YouTube is not a sustainable income, right? You should use YouTube as a extra income, not a sustainable income. So when you come down here and you feel entitled to support, entitled for your people to support you, like they owe you something, you know what I mean? Or you downright begging or whatever, whether you be a content creator or something and you doing it too much, it makes people feel you know, it makes some people feel obligated to where they may not even have it. You know, and Sean Bradley used the example, I think it was Sean Bradley that used the example of the church, or even Jay Wilson. It might have been Jay Wilson. They use the example as a church. You know how they got all these offers, the building fund, the choir robe fund, the whatever fund, right? All these offers. It's the pastor's birthday. It's the pastor's anniversary. You know, then you got to put that on top of your tithing. Okay, it's just too much, right? And we're in a strained income right now, and it's gonna get worse. Have y'all seen Trump's cabinet appointees? My God, they're all criminals and crooks. Oh, I was like, oh my God, what is going on? This country is supposed to be turned upside down, but it's, you know, but it's going as planned. It's going as planned as it pertains to the Book of Revelations. That's also another video. Okay, so when I'm talking about the true Hebrew, when I'm talking about Judah, the true tribe of Judah, that's over here in this United States, don't believe in that rapture stuff, okay? Because you ain't going to be swept up, all right? There is no mention of rapture in the Bible. Okay, that's another whole conversation. But prepare to suffer, okay? Prepare to suffer if you're going to stand up for your God. Okay? The question you're going to have to ask yourself in the future if you're still around is will you die for him? When they go to put that mark on your body so that you can trade, so that you can even get food, will you trust in him or will you take that mark? All right? Because you're going to suffer. Trust and believe if you are a Christian. The thing is, are you willing to suffer enough? That's the question. Now, that's real. Okay? It's absolutely going according to the book of Revelation. Pay attention. You got them Ashkenazis over there that's twerking around in the synagogue of Satan, committing genocide to the point to where they've charged them with war crimes against them people. Crimes against humanity. Pay attention. Pay attention to what's going on. Them same old Ashkenazis that's in a place where they ain't even supposed to be. Okay? Pay attention. Twerking around in the synagogue of Satan, trying to force the U.S. into war. And now we got somebody so stupid in office that's going to plunge us into that war. All right? It's everything is yeah, going according to its plan. So prepare to suffer. Okay? If you are a Christian and you are and you are Christ conscious, because you got to be prepared to ask the question, you know, Will you die for him? Will you suffer for him? Because you're not going to be swept up in no rapture. That rapture thing is also a mistranslation when it comes to the Bible. Okay? I'm just saying. A lot of people they don't even want to teach the truth in the church today. Okay, especially the only thing they need to be teaching in the church right now, if it's a true church, okay, because you got a whole lot of false doctrines going on right now. The church just won't accept anything. Okay, it won't accept anything to keep people coming in for their coins. Okay, them demons took over the church a long time ago. Okay, because they accept anything. They bend into anything. They bending against the will of God. Okay? So even if you going somewhere like that, you calling it your church home, and they bend into man instead of preaching the true word of God, then you better get up out of there because you twerking with demons. That's exactly what you're doing. Go home and start doing your own research because you are the one responsible for your soul. Okay? Don't let them lead you to hell. Don't do it. Please don't do it. But a lot of people don't want to study for themselves. Okay? How you doing, Sugar Shack? What's going on with the Sugar Shack TV? Why so many times at one time? What's going on? Jesus. Is the phone in your pocket, Sugar Shack TV? What's the problem? Hey, Sunshine. Anyway, uh, they want that they wanted that king and God. They wanted that king and God allowed them to have it. That's right. That's right. It's a painful part. That's right. They wanted that king and God gave it to them. Okay. Run me my money back to what the hell? Child, I didn't even never know that was a troll. Oh wow, that's crazy. I didn't even know that Sugar Shack TV was a troll. Sure, people do the most, right? Anyway, good morning. Why does God come down to judge the world? Because nobody is going up. Why does he come down to judge the world? Genesis? Do you really not know why? He's really not even coming down to judge the world. He's coming back with fire. He's coming back to make things right. He's not coming back as a lamb. He came back to lamb the first time. This time he coming back to get his people back, the righteous and his people. That's what he coming back for this time. He already done judged it. He coming back to lay down the law. There was a hypothetical question, meaning that no one is going up in a rapture. Yeah, you're going up. The people mostly going up in the rapture are the truly righteous that are still, which are few, the 144,000, as well that the righteous, or as well as the righteous that have died for him. They are going to be lifted up because you're going to be lifted up out the ground, whether you hear or not, and you still going to be judged on your works, dead or alive. You know what I mean? You still going to be judged on your works at the end, dead or alive. You still got to stand in judgment. A to B 60 podcast. Anyway, the Lamb of God came to wash away the sins of the world the first time, right? You're not coming back for no judgment. He already done judged. He done gave you a chance. He done showed you a way out. You know, all you got to do is go through him, or you got to go through him and repent. you know. But people see some Christians, they teach a lie to some people in church, thinking that if you are a Christian, if you are simply a Christian, you are going to be swept up in the rapture, and you're not going to have to go through anything that the horrors of the book of Revelations is talking about. But that is a lie. That is not true. You're going to go through every last bit of it if you're around at that point in time. If you live right, you are going up yonder. You see, a lot of people be worried about the wrong thing. Anyway, why y'all keep veering me off to the side? But anyway, I was talking about begging versus support, right? Child, it must be one of them days. Okay. But anyway, I got started with that first conversation. That's what got me started. All right, y'all. Hey, y'all know every once in a while I be wanting to talk some real stuff, right? And I know nobody wanted to hear the real stuff, so I don't even talk about it no more. Today is just the day. Yeah, many are called, but few are chosen. You got that right, Sparkle. What you had said, hmm, child. But look, so um, oh, I keep wanting to talk about the revelations. Sparkle, leave me alone. That's what I want to keep talking about now. But I'm trying to get on the back with the tea because that's what people come for, the tea, right? So anyway, child. As far as begging versus support, you really can't. I don't really like to have that conversation because you can't dictate to somebody what to do with their money. You know what I mean? If you want to support. If you want, even if you want to support a scam, you got a right to support it because that's your money. Nobody can police your money. But I do feel like some content creators as well, clearly, as well as some subscribers, feel like they are entitled to what's going on in your pocketbook. All right, as opposed to going out and getting it themselves. Thank you, Sunshine. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much what I feel about it. If you feel like you want to support, support. If you don't, don't. But don't feel obligated to do anything that you don't want to do. No matter what. No matter what. This is simply an entertainment app. This is simply YouTube. It ain't even like going to church and you're in front of the collection plate. You ain't gotta click that button if you want to, that super chat button or that cash out button if you don't want to. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. And don't feel obligated. That's not cool. Just don't let nobody, feel too many people are feel entitled around here. Ain't nobody entitled to my dang on pocketbook but me. Okay. The only person entitled to my pocketbook is me. The only person in I'm not gonna feel nobody make nobody feel obligated to support me financially. I can't even make you feel obligated to give me a click and a view and a like, but I appreciate the support. You know, I appreciate it. Thank you. However you choose to support, thank you. That means you appreciate my content, whether you agree or disagree. If you hitting the like button, it means you are at least willing to listen. And thank you so much for your support, whichever way you choose to give it. Okay. So anyway, let's talk about the last thing, right? Because child, I didn't mean to be on here this long. I just don't understand that in a year you were still begging and didn't get enough assistance to maintain. Once again, EBT and living rent assistance, even a monthly stipend from the state. Are you talking about the Gemini love? I don't know either, Chloe. I don't know her story. But good luck to the woman. I hope things get better. Yeah, I don't know her story, Chlorio. I really don't. I don't know her story. But child, I feel you. If you coming online for help, this is not consistent help. Like I said, even when it comes to content creators, you should not consider this income sustainable because it's not a sustainable source of income. And like I said, it was proven in 2017 via the adpocalypse when they snatched everybody's advertising, everybody's AdSense. They snatched everybody, forget just advertising, they snatched everybody's AdSense. Okay? Because the advertisers were fleeing because of that whack stuff those Anglo content creators did. Had all the advertisers fleeing. And that was the adpocalypse. That's what folks was calling it in 2017. In case folks don't know about that. So this is not a sustainable, like I said, source of income. That's why it's cute that what is his name, Lemon, saying he getting this and he getting that right now. But from what I heard that they were talking about, questioning you about, the ethics as it pertains to your channel and the community guidelines, You might want to get yourself a backup channel, Lemon. You might want to get yourself, hey, ODS, a backup channel, you know. But as far as the specifics, when it comes to that conversation, what happened on ODS channel, all this and all that, I don't know the specifics, really. But I know that Gemini 75 wanted me to say that it was Gemini Love and not Gemini 75. I do know that. Okay. So whether you support or you don't support, don't feel obligated in any situation, be it content creator or subscriber. You do not have to feel obligated to do anything that you do not want to do at the end of the day. All right. And you should not do that. And if you feel that way, you should not feel that way. You appreciate it, Gemini 75, no problem. No problem. Anyway, last thing I want to talk about real quick, because I've been on here too long, child. We're going on 2 hours. I wasn't planning on it. I wasn't planning on it, but I kept getting sidetracked, having a real conversation, mixing with the tea, child. Okay, ain't that something? Child must be a day. I said, the day must be the day. Girl, Chlorio, stop laughing at me, girl. Anyway, I want to touch on Christa real fast because I heard a little bit of something that was interesting, right? So, I heard the conversation about evidently that London girl, which was supposed to be on For the Love of Lemon. A lot of people was floating her name around here. So I heard the London chick ended up on Krista's panel, right? And they and they had a conversation, and after that conversation, it may or may not have anything to do with the conversation with Krista. She said that she didn't want to do For the Love of Lemon anymore. Now y'all have to tell me why she decided against it. If she said why she decided against it at all, or I don't even know the specifics. But they said, yeah, they supposed to have talked on Christa's channel, Chlorio, from what I heard through the grapevine. I forgot who channel I heard it on, child. I just be clicking so much over the weekend. You know what I mean? And Chlorio, I busted laugh laughing when I heard her say, child. And so yeah, they had a conversation. After that, she said she didn't want to be in the For Love of Lemon dating show anymore. And I also heard that they're supposed to be For the Love of Christa coming up as well. Dan Ahmad approved my cussing Dan Ahmad approved my cussing comment. What is that, O.D.S? Dan Ahmad approved my cussing comment. I don't know what that means. But anyway, um, so yeah, the girl said she didn't want to be in the contest no more. Now I don't know if she retracted it and she gonna be in it again, or she just don't want to do it no more, right? Sparker, ain't you the begging a subby? Oh wow, who was asking uppity for cash out? Oh, I did hear that. Yeah, it was a Sparker Libra, right? It was one of the Libras. But the Sparker Libra said, she said she was low on gas and uppity volunteered it, right? Because Krista was telling that girl that she still love Lemon. Oh, is that why she got backed out? Silky Black. Oh wow. Oh wow. A broke beat. Ooh, y'all got something going on in the chat. GM Olivia, I believe Krista talked her out of it. Oh really? Um, is it truly it when talked her out of it? When truly speaking, Lemon has showed her that he is not interested. Yeah, yeah, I agree with that, Agent Andrew. Last I heard, London said she would have to have a conversation with Lemon before joining. She said she isn't going to be a rebound chick. Really? I've never been the I've never been that low broke bum ace. Ooh, ooh. Oh, Lemon going at it with, I guess, Sparkle Libra. I think I'm missing some stuff or something. Okay, they woo banging in the chat. ODS, excuse me. Never begged. Um, she offered. I took. So vroom vroom. All right. Now she said. Oh, now she said she gonna do it. She done changed her mind again. Cause things happen quickly around her, right? But anyway, they were saying she talked to Krista. She changed her mind. So Silky Black said now she said she gonna do it. Okay, child. Anyway, Creel said, okay, I'm home. So anyway, uh, ooh, but anyway, I'm moving right along. So that happened, right? So anyway, I say that to say, when I say the part of the video that says, "Oh, she made a video," thank you, Silky Black. Yeah, okay, thank you. So I said it's all Christa fault. The reason why I put that in the title is cause I heard her having a conversation on Lemons. After I heard the conversation, wherever I heard it from, drop the link for anyone who might want to hit the link. Girl, we already been on here almost 2 hours. But I drop it for a few minutes if they want to hit. Don't nobody want to hit this link, but they welcome. Y'all welcome to hit the link and help me out with the story, okay? Let's see if it'll post. I'm glad you said that though, Chloe. London is now saying she isn't joining to let Krista. Isn't going, I guess, to let Krista stop her. She said that Krista was being vindictive. Um. Uh. Oh, did somebody want you to hit the link, O.D.S? Chlorio, is that why you told me to drop the link for O.D.S? O.D.S say he ain't hit no link, girl. We ain't got time for that. I didn't say that, O.D.S. Mm-mm. I wasn't thinking about dropping a link for nobody, honestly. Because I'm just giving my weekend recap. But anyway, moving right along. I'll drop it for who else. If anybody want to hit the link, y'all can. But no O.D.S, I didn't, mm, child. You at work sparkling? Okay, baby. No, yeah, no problem. Hey, I ain't dropping it for nobody can. Oh, okay, hold this. I was like, no, I wasn't saying I was dropping the link for you. No, you was asking in general. Cause you hit on a lot. Okay, thank you, Cloreal. Yeah, no, no. I wasn't dropping the link specifically for one person. Who is this? Silky Black. Hold on a minute. Let me put my what you call it up, checkers. Child better safe than sorry. You know how that go. Bye bye. Mm-mm.
Can you hear me, Miss
Silky
O?
Black,
Can
how
you
you
hear me?
doing? I can hear you.
Yeah,
I
I
can.
decided to drop the link since, Krista claimed I'm part of this six people that's trying to take her down. But I'm just
Mm-hmm.
going to tell you my observation of what I observed. Um,
Mm-mm.
So the girl London, some kind of way, end up over there talking to Krista. I didn't see it, but what I heard was that Krista was over there. Oh, yeah, they broke up just the day before, which
Mm-hmm.
the girl London was like, "Y'all just broke up the day before." Yeah, and I still love him. All that
Oh.
bull crap. So the girl Krista was like, "Well, I mean, the London was like, I'm not here to step on, no woman, toes and." Interfere.
Right.
So I don't want to do it. So Krista end up over there talking to Lemon and tells Lemon, well, you know, uh, Room Shaker, was up there talking to me and they good friends. He said, oh, she good friends with Room Shaker. Oh well, that ain't gonna work because Room Shaker don't care for me. So
Mm.
that's out. I don't even want to be her to be in it if she friends with Room Shaker. So the girl said,
Mm-hmm.
wait a minute. Ain't nobody told you I was friends with Room Shaker. Me and Room Shaker ain't friends like that. So
Mm.
you over there telling him that? Oh, you trying to manipulate this whole situation? Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it just for that, bitch.
Oh.
Pretty much. Go watch
Oh.
her last video, cause that's what she said.
Oh. Okay. So Krista was trying to manipulate the situation.
I mean, first off, to have her on the panel, and
Yeah.
you professing your still love for this fake relationship, then yeah,
Yeah.
to me, I feel, cause
Yeah.
come on,
Yeah.
girl, let me broke up with you online.
Right. Well,
Get out of
okay,
here.
let me tell you this, Silky Black. The reason why I put that part in my title is cause I was red balling through lemons, and he was on there saying, I guess he was mad at Christa about the London situation. Am I saying her name right?
Mhm,
There was so
mhm,
many names, right, about the London situation. And she was saying, well, I didn't do this and I didn't do that. And he was like, oh, this is her victim era. Oh, this is her this and that era. Oh, I'm like, oh, Lord, okay, he is really going in on this woman. But then she eventually clicked off the link and went to her own channel. But somebody, and I took a screenshot because I want y'all to know what y'all thought about this. I'm glad you up here, Silky Black. I could get your honest opinion because I found this very interesting. What Beans and Cornbread said, and she said, I put an arrow by. Oh, I gotta take this my thing out. Hold on, let me get this off here. Beans and Cornbread said Christa targeted Lemon. She saw weakness and dug herself in. She knew that Lemon was not experienced enough to navigate her overbearing, manipulative behaviors and personalities. What do you think about that comment? Do you think that Christa said she targeted Lemon because of that?
Mm-mm, I don't. I
Mm-hmm.
believe that she was over there just chilling with him. Remember, he was her nephew.
Yeah,
Okay.
at first he was the nephew, right?
And I think that I really believe she really had a liking for him. I do. I really
Mm,
do. And I believe in
mm.
her mind, this relationship was a serious thing
Oh
in
wow.
her mind to
Yeah.
her. And I think
Yeah.
that you
Very.
could tell how she acts. You could tell. I mean, she humiliated herself several times trying to be
Yes.
with this guy.
Still doing it. Yeah.
And if he even looked like he wanted her back, she would be like, "Fuck you, stinking bitches again."
Mm.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
but he don't want her. We. I mean, to me, it was very obvious. We can see it
Mm.
the very beginning that this
I
was
mean,
no
he wasn't nothing but
serious
a
thing to her.
she
For
Chris wasn't
him,
nothing but a bird. In my opinion, he was just using her as a bird, and I know a lot of people think that that's not true, and a lot of people think he's straight, but at the very least, he's bisexual, in my opinion. I mean, look at him, but that's just me. I got a gaydar, and everybody don't have a gaydar. But in my opinion, and then even if he wasn't using her for a beard, he was using her for content. But if you're gonna allow yourself to be used, and you're gonna feed it, because see, really, at the end of the day, both of them benefited from him, whether she really start caring about him or not. People still coming to her channel now, because first she used to just have trolls over her disrespecting her in her chat, and now she having legitimate, she got legitimate supporters now from the big
well,
circus.
she
So
do.
both
She
of
have
them
something to
benefited.
build off of now. But as you
Yeah,
know, being a content creator, you still have to hold your audience and be able to hold your audience. Now, will she
that's
be
true.
able to do that without the backs of Lemon name? That's just something
Well,
that
that's
we'll
what
have
that's
to
what
see.
I'm
But it
saying,
ain't she
Sticky
ain't she
Black.
ain't interested enough for me to watch her.
What That's what I'm saying, Sticky Black. Could that be part of the reason why she's still holding on? I'm glad you said that.
I
Think
don't believe.
about it.
No, no. Listen, I don't believe that either, because I
Oh,
believe that anything with something swinging that come along, she gonna gravitate to that as well. So
yeah,
no, it could be
yeah.
any Joe Blow that get her some attention.
I mean, because we don't see that she got a pattern. So I agree. Yeah, she definitely got a pattern.
I
But
think
what
at
do you
this
think
point you
makes
have
her so
humiliated
obsessed
her
over
so
Lemon?
much to where
Mm,
she willing to let it go and grab onto something else.
yeah. Wow. Well, what do you think make her so attached to Lemon? Do you think it's because he showed her his pee?
Uh-uh.
Well, what
I
you think it
think
is, Silky?
I think attention, numbers,
Yeah,
build her
yeah,
platform.
yeah.
But
That's what I was saying.
at
It's
what
all,
cost
it's more than
though?
one layer, right?
But at what cost? Come
At
on
what
now.
cost? Your dignity and self-respect. Yeah.
So yeah,
Hmm.
that's what I saw, and that's all I saw. I don't watch everything, but I did
I don't
um
either.
I did see that girl's London video of
So,
how
but
she
now,
feel like
just to let me be clear about it, Silky. So, but now, she feels like she is going to go on and do for the love of Lemon, and she felt like Krista was trying to manipulate her in a way not to do it.
yeah, because she
Yeah.
felt like Krista went over to Lemon's platform and made it seem like her and Room Shaker's friendship was more than what it really was, and that she knew what she was doing when she did that.
Right. Right. So why did I keep? Okay, so How did Room Shaker get inserted in this to such a degree? Is it
I don't know.
because is
I
it
think she just hit the panel that day.
okay?
I think she just hit
Okay.
the panel that day, but I think it wasn't something out of the norm because um Room Shaker have hit that panel before.
Hmm.
So it wasn't like
Right.
she went over there because of this. Room Shaker have visited that channel before. But I
Yes.
think that
Yes.
day she just hit the panel and the girl London came into the chat and they
Okay.
was like, well, hit the panel, hit the panel, London, and she did.
Hmm. Hmm. So it wasn't because of her and Room Shaker being cool or whatever.
It
It's
was
because she
not.
just hit the counter.
It was not. But that's what Krista tried to make it seem to Lemon. And
Right,
that's
which
what
is manipulation, right?
the girl London didn't like. And that's why the girl said it's on, I will join. Because she manipulated that whole situation.
Right.
That's how I understood it to be. Now, whether she joined or not, because if I was her, I still wouldn't join because for Lemon to put it out there, oh no, I don't want to do it with her if she friends with Room Shaker. What me being friends with anybody got to do with me trying to get some type of connection with you?
Exactly. See, that's what I mean. But when it comes to Lemon, see, he is not blameless in this either. He play games too. We all done see he got a history just like Christa got a history,
But
right?
that's what I put in his chat that day. He was questioning her about. Uh, to me, he act like he was upset. I don't even know the guy's name. DG, I think D something was on her on Crystal platform, you know, showing her some interest. And
Hmm.
Lemon act like he was upset about that. And I put in the chat, Lemon, you playing games. You know, you just broke up with her. What the hell do you care?
Well,
What
he
she do?
did that when she was around there to what's the other man's chat in the Mo 3 sector, I believe.
Well,
He had
that's
her on the
why
panel.
she need to
Uh,
leave him alone and let all the men's come to her yard.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I know he acted like he was jealous when she was around there on that man's chat. I can't think of his name, but he
But
was on
that's
the
the
panel with.
crazy part. He did. He act like he was he's jealous, but he in the same sense, he act like but he don't want her. He act like she's some toy that he put on the shelf and take
Yep.
down when he want to play.
And then that's manipulation too. Buddy Lee, thank you, chosen by Yahweh. And see, my thing is, and he do act like that, but when it comes to London and whoever else wants to be on the For the Love of Lemons, just know that he got a history, just like Krista got a history, because he do a lot of playing with women around here, and Krista ain't the first one. Just like it ain't but just like he ain't the first one for Krista. See, they both toxic. They both play games. You see what I'm saying?
I think that if he found somebody that he actually liked, we would see a
Mm-hmm.
different side of him.
Mm.
I
Mm.
really do.
But can he find somebody that he really actually like online?
Possibly.
It has happened
Even
before.
in this relationship, he could have showed us that he was really into her and that he really treated her with some type of respect.
Hmm.
And it
I
could
don't
have been
think he never
something
was
good.
really interested in Krista.
I know he wasn't. Look at what we saw. We saw
Yeah,
it
I
play
mean,
out.
really, I mean, just the whole thing is just ugh, and that's the only
But
way I
that's
can
all
put it
that
is
but that's
ugh.
all I came to add, that little part. And I'm
Okay,
gonna jump
girl.
back down in the chat and finish listening to your commentary.
Okay, and thank you so much for hitting the link because you shed a lot of light on some of this stuff for me because I be missing a whole lot of stuff, But when it comes to this Lemon and Krista situation, they both toxic in my opinion.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me also.
Okay, thank you for
Bye bye.
coming up. Have a good rest
All
of
right.
your day.
You too. Bye bye.
Buddha Bill said, "Oh, Lady Chia said, hey, Lady Chia said, I hope it wasn't DG. He got a lot going. No, it was Buddy Lee. It was the whole Buddy Lee situation, right, Trini? Okay, child. I think Lemon does her like that because she always his link, and being that too, Buddha Bell. Then she always over there. well, what I do, she put on that little voice, and I didn't do nothing, and I didn't do this, and I didn't do that. And as far as me and that London situation concerned, after hearing all this, I do feel like she trying to manipulate the situation, and then that London girl circled back around and said, hey, you know what I mean? I might be on it just to prove to you that you're not manipulating me. See, at this point in time, it's not even about Lemon. It's about what Christa did. So while Christa was trying to run her away from Lemon, it sounds like it actually ran her to the For the Love of Lemon contest or dating show or whatever you want to have it, call it. Beans Corbin said they were both benefactors. I agree. Lemon got a bigger check. Yes, he did, girl. And Krista got to grow her channel with new subbies. Now she's getting a check. I agree with that, Beans and Cornbread. And I wanted to show I wanted to show what you put down, and I think that was T Velocity's chat or whatever, because it was very interesting. It was a very interesting theory to me. You know what I mean? Because it's layers to this situation. You know what I mean? And they both are benefiting, from the nonsense. He pulled her like Silky Black said, he pulled her out like a toy and play with her when she want to, and then she plays like, oh, I just love you so much, I can't live without you. I ain't doing nothing wrong, but you got a problem with him having For the Love of Lemon, and now you having For the Love of Krista. See, that's like they getting back at each other or something. I'm like, what in the world is going on? Right? It really does. It really don't make no sense. Beans and cornbread, but it really does go deep. I would have to agree with you. I have to agree. I'm like, oh my God. She said Cherry P used to act like Krista. Really over lemon, shaking my head. How soon that is that right, Trini? Because didn't they say I thought Cherry P was married, child. She said, she don't like women commenting on her. So she made, if she dragged me, I'm a girl down. I like Krista. But baby, if she dragged me, I'm going to drag her back. You know how I move, child. But yeah, I know she don't like people commenting on the situation. But as we always say, if you put it on these YouTube streets, people got a right to comment about it, right? So that's what I feel about it. If you put it on the street, folks got a right to talk about it. All right. I mean, it's public, and why would they not? Those two in particular, why would they not want people to talk about it? Because they both gaining from it. They are both gaining from the destruction. We all love a train wreck. Okay, that's why it goes deep, just like Beans and Cornbread said. Okay, it's very, very interesting. Lemon said he was the content, so he need to keep on being the content. Okay, he the content. Okay, he feeding the streets. Okay, he said he the content. He doing what he's supposed to do. Okay. Lady T said Purple Peach joining because of just Krista. Said she will cuss whomever participate. She's dragging Peach being paid. That's what I'm saying, Lady T. See, the thing is, now we know we women, right? And sometimes when it come to women, say you a woman, right? And y'all fooling with the same dude. After a while, it don't even, and y'all start arguing. After a while, it don't even be about the dude anymore. It be about the two women. It don't even be about the dude no more. It be about the two women. Okay? And so Krista done did so much trying to run people away from Lemon. It make people want to go after Lemon, not because of Lemon, not because he's irresistible. See, this is what he don't understand. He think about it. He think like it's all about him. No, honey. A lot of these women, they after you because of Krista. Okay? Not because of you, because that's how women do. We are very catty people. So after a while, it ain't even about the dude. It's about the women arguing with each other. We trying to prove a point to each other. Okay, it ain't even about you, honey. You ain't irresistible. Okay, it ain't even about you. For some women, okay. I do see the purpose of these dating events because they are fake. You don't see, right, Jill comes up. But girl, guess what, Jill? It's content. Those type of men are dangerous. Fake storyline or not. Yeah, that's true. Dudes don't want you. Yeah, don't want you, but don't want nobody else to have you. That's the toxicity of it all, Lady Tia. I agree. Nobody is really trying to date each other, purple peaches, but right, you know what I mean? She's just trying to get back at Crystal. She just trying to piss Krista off. Like I said, it ain't even about him. It's about Krista. It ain't about Lemon. Okay, because we petty and catty. You right about that, Lady Tia. Dudes really be thinking they be doing something. Not even realizing the whole time that, honey, it ain't even about you no more. It's about the women involved. Okay? They got pushed to the wayside and they don't even realize it. All right, child. Child. Mm-mm. That's true. Chlorio said, but why not only California women be in the contest? So there's a chance of meeting and relationship. Now, see, that's what he don't want, in my opinion, Chlorio. He don't want nobody to meet nobody close to him because he don't actually want to meet none of them, girl. That's what I think, Chlorio. Yeah, exactly. She's like, yeah, try to date him. Chlorio said, yes, Purple Peach is happily married because it ain't about Lemon. It's about Christa. Okay. So he think he the big pimping, not spending cheese, but getting cheese. Child, it ain't even about you. Child. Mm-mm. Gemini 75 said Lemon said London was beautiful. Pete asked her to join for the love of Lemon. Krista did like 3 or 4 lives using London's name. Yeah, and the CW and the community WAPA. Absolutely. Absolutely. She don't want that. See, Krista, the thing about Krista is she care way more than Lemon. Cause see, Krista care for real. Lemon don't give a dang for real. The only reason why he's still playing her like this is cause she's allowing it. You know what I mean? Cause she slipped up and started taking it serious to some extent, but she still do realize that she's growing her channel. See, Krista done been around her forever. And Krista is getting traction on her channel now. So she loved that too. So like I said, they both benefited from it, you know. So at the end of the day, even though it's toxic, and it's really manipulative on both ends, at the end of the day, in my opinion, it's still a fake storyline. Okay? Because it's ridiculous. Because neither one of them are ever really going to meet each other. Okay? So yeah, Purple Peach did a beautiful poem to her husband in Jill's poetry contest. It was so touching. Yeah, like I said, that child. It ain't even about Lemon, honey. It's about Krista. Okay. Mm-mm. Now I would, and Trini said happily married women don't even play like that. So cut. And if you like Krista or not. So I guess so cut it. And if you like Krista or not, uh not women coming at her for Lemon is nasty. Yep. Well, that's what's going on. It ain't even about the dude. It's not about him. It's not about her marriage. It's about getting back at another woman, picking with another woman. So Purple Peach love her husband and she happily married, but she being petty with Krista. That don't have nothing to do with her being happily married, honey. It's just that women are very petty. We are very petty creatures and very catty. Okay? It is in our bones. It started on the playground at school. If you had a sister, it started at your house. Okay. Mm-hmm. Krista does not create trust. She after build her channel. I agree, Penny's going, but absolutely. I don't think there's I forgot what I don't think PP is married. Why not? But I think she's in a new relationship. Well, they saying she married and she did a beautiful poem to her husband, Gemini. I don't know. I don't know these people. You know, grown over 45-year-old women playing like kids online and shout. But hey, it's the name of the game, honey. It's the internet. It's all content, child. I wondered that about all these for the love of shows. Why not have people with them? Well, that's it, cause Chloe, the further they're away, the further the chance of them actually meeting. Okay, so if Lemon is in California and you live in Chicago, you live in Florida, you're gonna have to fly from one end of the United States to the other just to meet the dude. Or you in New York, You're gonna have to fly from one end of the country to the other to meet the dude. Now, what's the chance on that happening? Child, nobody got time for all that. Child. Yes, it does because I'm married, and no way is play like that. No, no way would I play like that either, Trinity girl. No, absolutely. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I'm married. I don't play like that either. Never have. You know what I mean? Never have. No, nobody can ever say that me in any kind of conversation, even when I was over there battling in what they call in the management sector, can none of them ever say that they ever had a chance with me. Okay, I don't play like that. All right. I don't know that everyone goes after Christa over Lemon. I think a lot of them go after her because of her actions, right? It's because of her actions that make them want to mess with her. Because of her actions. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure he's supposed to cut it, but that's my opinion to this commentary. What Chlorio? Child, it's a whole it's content, child. It's just content and commentary. That poem that Purple Peach read was to her new boyfriend, not her husband. She explained it when she read. Oh, did she? Oh, okay. I don't know. I didn't hear the poem, so I have to take whoever's word for it. I didn't hear the poem. I did not hear it at all, so I don't know. But anyway, I guess that was the last thing on my child on my title, right? I know I've veered off to the side a little bit today, because we started talking about some real stuff. Cassie U says whether Purple Peach is married or not, she just having fun with it. I think she is, right? She supports the challenges and contests. I highly doubt she's taking any. I highly doubt. I mean, who but Christa is taking any of this nonsense serious? Okay, I'm like, Chad, I can think of one person that take it seriously, but I ain't even gonna say her name because she wanna act like she don't. But child, yes she do. But child, I'll leave it to y'all to figure out who that is because it's so oh, it's a couple of them around here that take it serious. Okay, I thought the poem was to her husband. That was a beautiful poem. Jill said. Not thought it was not thought it was to her husband. Cassie, you a mess, child. Like I said, y'all cape for who y'all like against women. Y'all hate, period. Well, child, I ain't caping for nobody, child. The Chlorio, that's true. And they all implode. I guess within a day or two after the show. Oh, you mean those for the love of shows, child? I definitely understand where you're coming from, at Trini. If at first I thought JC was playing, but now I think, well, I at first I thought she was playing too, Blossom, but I think that it's done blossomed into something else, into something very dysfunctional and toxic. So I would have to agree with you. I thought she was just playing too. I thought she was just trying to get her numbers up, child. That's what I thought, child. If it ain't directed, it ain't respected. So since it's not, I'm keeping. But I heard that Chlorio, right? I was saying I didn't mean to say I thought it was to her husband. She said it was to her husband, and he was watching. Oh, okay. So it was to her husband. Okay. That lady Tia, I don't even bump with Krista, but it's a bit much that Nubian chick was unhinged. Now, is the Nubian chick? Didn't they say she cashed out him like $1,000, and she had to go on her community wall and prove that she only cashed out him $72 or something like that. I was like, child, mm mm. Christian's just weird to me. I never met a woman like her. Me either. How she in love with an avatar, right? Maybe she in love with the PP that she seen on the screen, child. Maybe the PP sent the visual of the PP sent her over the edge, child. You know. Beans and cornbread said I call BS. Me too, beans and cornbread. I think everyone thought JC was playing. I thought she was playing too at first, but baby, ooh, child. I don't take this stuff seriously. So who am I to judge what anyone does? I think it's all fun. Hell, just because child, look, whether she's serious or not serious, lady Tia, it's all content for me, child. You know me. Krista is playing on you all. She ain't playing on my emotions. It's content for me. I hope they keep on. It's still content. When I want to come back and talk, it's like a soap opera, honey. It's never ending. Woo, Gemini said, I think JC is trolling TF out of us, including Lim. That's what I was thinking too at first, Gemini. I still think she's doing that to some degree. Wait, what? At Trini Nubian like Lemon for real? Child. Me either, Buddha. But I mean, I wouldn't even know, child. Let me show JC. Let me show JC his, yeah, his PP. And she went off the rip, child. Well, now you know Tracy even said it was smiling at her, so child. Tracy said that PP was smiling at her. Y'all know we talked about that a couple of times because I was still trying to figure out in the world it was smiling at her. So it ain't just Christa on that when it comes to the PP pick, honey. When it comes to the visual, okay, child. Tracy said it was smiling at her, child. I was like, what? They giving up a lot of money, and tax time is coming, child. You mean the people that's giving it up, child? I don't take it serious either, and don't really care. Hell, I don't believe most of the stuff. You right, Gia, you right about that. I don't believe most of the stuff I hear, and most of the stuff I see, I believe it even less, child. You got that right. Ain't nobody mouth no prayer book around here, child. Anything is possible, in my opinion, when it comes to these streets, child. That's why I do my commentary the way I do it. That's why some folks don't like. A lot of folks don't like me, child. I side eye all of it, every last bit of it. Okay, every last bit of it. I even side eye people for being people when I know they're a certain type of people. I'm still side eyeing them. Okay, sure, cause you might be chocolate coated. Woo. Mm. This is the last night's Christmas we'll be having for a long time. You got that right, Clorel. Because, honey, it's getting ready to hit the fan in this country. Do you hear me? Have y'all checked out them cabinet appointments that the upcoming POTUS has put in place? And he gonna get his way. So you right about that, child. Right, Gemini. We talked about that. Baby it's done winked at me, it's done cried for me, done dropped a couple of tears. But child, it ain't never smiled for me. Yes, we talked about that. Right? Lady Tia said, Jill, exactly. I learned my lesson years ago not to get so invested. People be lying for clicks and views cash. You got that right, Lady Tia. Child. Right? I don't have the energy to invest. Me either, child, in BS. Right? Right? I'm just watching to be entertained. And this storyline is not entertaining to me. I respect that, Jill. You know what I mean? It's all content for me, child. Lemon said he was the content, so let him be the content. Pastor already cut it up the coin. Pastor ain't playing about his coin, okay? That's why he come on 50, 11, 50 11 times a day, child. The Mayo Nation. Wilding out, beans and cornbread. Wilding out, baby. It's finna get really real around here. They're already talking about cutting programs, all types of programs, and girl, it's a lot going on. The holidays are here beefing for turkeys, Christmas trees, and rent. Child, do you know how much beefing you got to do for turkeys, Christmas trees, and rent? Ooh, child, you got to be online a whole lot. A whole lot. Right, not beefing for turkeys. Chocolate COVID. Chocolate coated, Lady T. I side out everybody, okay? Ain't nobody mouth a prayer book around here. Just let me say that. All right. Child. Anyway, y'all, please hit the like button on your way out the door. I have been here for 2 hours. I be getting lost in the train of thought. Y'all be having me going on and on and on. Thank you, Silky Black, for hitting the link this morning, child. But all I got to say at the end of the day, when it comes to debate and Krista, honey, keep doing the content and we're going to keep commenting on it. Because Lemon said to me that he was the content, okay? And I said, well, you go ahead on, boy, keep contenting. Because as long as you the content, we got something to talk about. Okay. There was some other stuff going on too, but I chose not to talk about it. King Roman News came live this weekend, for a little bit. I seen his video. It was very interesting. Very good video, whatever. Thank you, Cap. Thank you, baby. You enjoy your day too, sunshine. Olivia, this was really good, bro. Oh, thank you, Beans and Corbett. Thank you so much. Thank you. Anyway, y'all, I am going to get off of here, right, and see what else I can get into. For the rest of the day, y'all know I'll be back and forth. I can't stay on one sector because I have to go somewhere else. I be online. I just don't be over here all the time, right? I be trying to play catch up, right? But sometimes stuff just be happening so fast. Shoot, you can't even get the gist of the stuff. Okay, but I be trying, y'all. I be trying. I be trying. Okay, before as long as we got a content creator saying that he is the content, I believe we're gonna be all right. Mm-mm. Okay. Chloe, thanks for doing your thing over here today, girl. I appreciate it. Thank you, Demetri, so much. And thank y'all all. If you came in late, please be part of the replay game. Please hit that like button, that subscribe button, that share button, if you will. And please check out my product tab bag. Today on my product tab bag, I put a whole lot of early Black Friday deals from Walmart on there. The next time I come live, it'll probably be some early Black Friday deals from Target or somewhere else because y'all know the holidays. Demetri said I'm a star if he ain't my content. I heard that, Demetri, child. Thank you, Chloe. Chloe kept dropping my cash out. You know what I mean? If you want to support your girl financially, $ August Speaks. If you want to support me with a click, a view, a like, and a share, please feel free to do so. I appreciate all types of support. Thank y'all so much. Thank you for listening to me. Like I said, I'm gonna be putting early Black Friday deals in my product tag bag. You don't necessarily have to get that product. Just click on something and go to the site and see if it's something else that you want. Everybody don't shop at Walmart. I realize that. Tomorrow I try to get Target and other places as well, right? Because I had been doing like I did Sephora, I did Fenty. I love them Sephora and them Fenties. I be doing the Curious. Y'all know my jewels, right? But anyway, we are fast approaching the holidays, okay? And if you ain't done your shopping, if you ain't even got started, child, it is time to get started. Okay? You don't cry. That's right, Lady T. I don't be crying. I ain't graduated and crying about it because I ain't get no support. All right, I just appreciate a tip. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Anyway, don't get me started, Lady T. You wrong for that. That's right, I ain't crying. Chlorio. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Child, I know that's right, Beans Corbett. She is way too blessed and gifted to ever starve. I know that's right. I know that's right. That's how I feel about you too, Dimitri. But anyway, let me get off of here. I have really enjoyed this video. I enjoyed talking to y'all after this weekend, child. You know what I mean? But y'all know I gotta detox my brain, child. Detox my brain. There be a lot going on these YouTube streets, and honey, you cannot allow yourself to get invested. All right. But anyway, love you guys. I love you in the way that Christ loves you. You guys enjoy the rest of y'all day, and I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Thanks for joining me. Be part of the replay gang. Bye bye. Peace.